A year since the London Games, and euphoria has given way to planning. The place is full of trucks and diggers turning the entire site into a playground for Londoners. The pool will be open from next spring, the indoor arenas as well, to be shared by the elite and the ordinary. All this ticks lots of political boxes. It's very multicultural, it bridges social divides, and it's healthy. And it's what the legacy people promised all along.
The stadium, we've got athletics coming up this weekend, and the north of the park becomes a public park from this weekend as well, a place for people to come and stroll, have a picnic, walk the dog.
The top-class athletes love this place for training and elite events. For amateurs, being able to do your sport alongside the best will be a bit like a tennis player going for a knock-up at Wimbledon. The longer time's gone on, the more jubilant the authorities here have sounded about London's legacy. For one thing, it looks like the taxpayer might see a return on investment London could end up making rather than costing Britain money. But the really compelling thing is the idea that in the future, local communities here, children especially, could end up sharing the same first-class facilities as elite athletes, and that would directly echo the theme of the Olympics, which was about inspiring the future. Yet if London's doing what it promised, there are greater questions about legacy elsewhere. They painted the postbox gold in the northern town of Sheffield in recognition of the achievements of Jazeera English in 2012. But it wasn't only the heptathletes who won gold. Yorkshire, the county where Sheffield is, would have come 12th in the medals table if it had been a country. Yet it's been announced that the stadium where Jazeera English trained is shortly to be demolished because the local authority can't afford to subsidise it. It means the charitable trust, which runs nearly 20 sporting facilities here, has to get young people into activity without the safety net of any Olympic legacy funding.
I think it's going to be more difficult now because the Talented Athlete Scholarship Scheme, that's been stopped by the government. So there's actually no bridge there now from that scheme into the elite. So your parents are actually going to have to put a lot into you to take part.
There's been much talk recently about the emergence of a two-speed Britain, with London's economy starting to boom again, while much of the rest of the country is left behind. For all the apparent success of the Olympic Village, no doubt some will see the legacy of the Games as a mirror of that trend. Laurence, Al Jazeera in London.